Good morning from Enhanced Coaching. It's again in the car. Quick update if you haven't heard by now. The Enhanced Athlete has stopped U.S. distribution. So it's a very sad day in the supplement world. As you guys know, I used to work with Dr. Tony Huge in Enhanced Athlete as a head coach. We parted ways about over a year, I think around a year ago. Mutual agreement with both our parties. We all stay friends. The dismantling of this company is very sad. Anthony is fighting for his freedoms and liberties, which I think is a great thing. And I tend to back Anthony on some of the things he does. Some things I just don't agree with, but that's him. That's his choice. And Anthony is who he is. But he's a pretty stand-up guy. I'll stick up for him anytime because he's never harmed anybody. He's never hurt anybody. Doesn't have the bad word to say about people. He's always open arms to everyone, even myself. He's always been gracious to me. As you guys know, we trained in his first show together. I think that I've listened to Tiger Fitness, and I listened to the guy who talked. I don't remember his name, but he talked about regulations. And, do we really need regulations in the industry? I think we need more responsibility in the industry. I think that SARMS are a viable option for some people, especially in the medical world. I wish they would just go through more trials and prove or disprove these products work well for people. And here's the catch, right? When a product works that well, and it tends to grab a lot of people in the community, in the world, and it's working really well, and people see results from it, the government wants their hands in that cookie jar. And I think that's what's going on at this time. So if you really put some thought into that, think about it. If it didn't work, the government they wouldn't care. There's no money to be made. There's no issue, right? No one's harming anybody. There's no need to regulate it. However, SARMs are working, and I keep hearing some other people on these videos talk about, 50% of the SARMs that people buy are fake, and the SARMs don't work. They don't work in liquids. They don't work in capsules, and blah, 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 blah. You know what? I don't know what to tell you, but if you're going to act like that and just put people down, then I would say look at yourself, because these SARMs do work. They're very, very effective. I've seen hundreds, if not thousands, of people with email responses and forum results and you name it. The proof is out there. It may not be a clinical trial. Call it bro science, call it what you want, but when you get down to brass tacks, you really put these things in perspective. They work, and they work very well. If they didn't work, they wouldn't sell. I know Enhanced Athlete is a multi-million-dollar company at this point. However, they have stopped distribution. So as far as I know, distribution is still being done around the world. Don't quote me on that. I don't know for sure. I don't work for the company anymore. I'm hands off, just for myself. So, but I do think this whole situation with the government and control and freedoms, and it's a very interesting, controversial topic. So I want to hear you guys speak up. How do you feel? Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. There's nothing wrong with talking about an illegal product. I can talk about crack and cocaine all day, right? I can talk about smoking cigarettes and how they should be banned because they kill people, yet people doing harsh drugs are not hurting each other. So, there's always controversy on both sides. What's your comments? What do you think about it? Comment below, post and see what, I want to hear what you guys have to say. Other people want to hear what you have to say too, not just me. These videos are not for the benefit of one person. These videos are designed to help multiple people around the world. We all have a voice. We're speaking out. It's a great platform to get our voice out there. And let's see what happens in the future with these SARMs. I personally think they're going to go underground. I think they'll be as viable as steroids at some point in the future. It never fails. History repeats itself, right? So, how do you feel? There's a lot of enhanced athlete people out there who have been using SARMs for a long time, and I don't know if that's going to be easier to get or harder to get. Let's see what happens. So, hope you guys have a great day. Hope you're training hard. Don't forget, never miss leg day, bro. Never miss leg day. So, hats off to Enhanced Athlete for fighting the fight. They didn't close their doors. They still have multiple products that are very natural and good compounds, things like that. So, don't give up the fight. Anthony, if you're out there, love you, brother. Keep fighting the good fight. I know he's coming back into town soon. I don't know exactly when that will be, but, I know enough people to hear things and rumors and whatever that he has to go to court, speak up, all that kind of fun stuff, blah, blah, blah. There's some things I hear that are true. There are things I hear that don't true. I'd rather not say anything about, different things. So let's see what happens. Enhanced Athlete, stops U.S. distribution. Just be aware that I heard a video of Rick Collins as well. If you buy SARMS and you have them in your possession, and that Control Act passes, you could be potentially a federal criminal. So, call that what it is. It's sad. He said he doesn't feel that we should be criminalizing people, and I feel that's a true statement too. So. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.